In the past few years, I have made dozens of videos looking at facts and statistics to find out who is truly the best of the best when it comes to MCC. But today, I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead, turning to you, asking hundreds of different people on my Twitter to finally answer the question, who is the best MCC player ever? But before we begin, all these answers are from my Twitter that I tallied up to find out who were in the top 10. But if you disagree with this list, why not leave your own top 10 in the comments section below, and perhaps I'll do a future video with those top 10s instead. And whilst you're down there, why not subscribe as well? This channel is very new and I don't have a lot of subscribers, so if you could change that, it would mean the world to me. But anyway, enough messing around. Let's get on with it, starting with 10th place, Smallish Beans. Yes, that's right, this may come to a shock to a lot of you, but Smallish Beans is in our top 10, and rightly so, because I think while Smallish Beans is definitely not one of our best players, he does embody something that I love to see in tournaments, and that is a player that goes from being quite average to one of the very best. Starting off in MCC Season 1, where Smallish Beans was pretty average in his results, getting a lot of 20ths and so on, and then in Season 2, he finally decided to start popping off, doing a lot of training and just improving so much so that he's absolutely one of the very best nowadays. He absolutely kills it when it comes to the event and is such a great person to be in. And we just love him. He's got wins in MCC 10 as well as 25, with also getting a first place individual and a win in Scuffed, which was just incredible to see, as well as getting a total average of 2,174, which might not seem very high compared to the rest of the players on this list, but as we say, he started off from the bottom and now he's here, and he absolutely deserves to be on this ranking. But before we continue, I also wanted to mention a few other people that deserve to be on this ranking as well. That being Full Symmetry and Green, both getting so close to being on this list, as well as Fire Breath Man and Antfrost, who just missed out as well. And it's just shocking that they missed out because they absolutely kill it when it comes to the event and are definitely some of the best S tiers out there. And I definitely think that they deserve to be here. But the list is the list. And as we continue on, we get to 9th place, Quig. One of the very best players from back in the day. Quig was just incredible event to event, especially when it came to Season 1, where he of course got so good, getting wins in 2 and 3, and then there was a long gap where he absolutely deserved so many more victories, but eventually he got one in 23, which was his last event, which is he's sorely missed in the event community, and definitely I hope he comes back to MCC. He's probably not high on this list because he hasn't been in the event in a while, but he does have an average of 3,110, which is just superb. And yes, Quig, please eventually come back to us. It would be absolutely awesome to see you in the event once again. 8th place, Feinberg. Yes, that's right, we're going from a player that was in a load of events early on to a player that's only been in one event, and it may shock you to see Feinberg on here, but I think he absolutely deserves to be so after such an amazing first event in Season 4 kickoff that took place just last month. I mean, Feinberg killed it in that event, doing incredibly well, and it's just such a shock that he managed just to come into this event and just kill it from the offset, especially when we see a lot of players struggle to do that in the past, but Feinberg has proved everyone wrong and has just done amazing. It does mean his average is pretty high with 3,362 coins, but when he's won MCC Season 4 kickoff straight away, getting second place individual, only being pipped to the post by Fire Breath Man, he definitely deserves to be here. 7th place, JoJo Solos. Yet another player that has won this year in JoJo Solos. I think JoJo just embodies what the event means and what it is to be an S tier in this event. I don't like the tiering system, I'll be honest, but when it comes to JoJo, I absolutely think that she just embodies S tier. She's so welcoming to her team. She just wants her team to do the best they can and absolutely puts her all into the event every single one in time. And she's been here since Rising 1, which is just incredible to have a player come from Rising 1 and absolutely take to the event and just become a fan favourite, winning Rising 1 as well as 25, 31 and of course Pride 24 as we mentioned earlier. I love JoJo in the event and she has an average of 2,848. Absolutely deserving to be on this list, if not a little bit higher in my opinion. 6th place, Dream. Yet another player who won in their final event, being MCC 24. Dream has a lot of victories in MCC, winning in 8, 11, 15, 16, All-Stars and Pride 22, as well as 24. And getting an average in total of 2,930 coins. 5th place, Fruitberries. Yes, that's right, Fruitberries had to be on this list because who doesn't love fruit? Yet another player that just took to the event like a fish takes to water, winning his very first. Obviously Feinberg's was impressive, but Fruitberries was equally impressive, winning all the way back in 6, his very first event, and then getting another victory, a legendary victory may I say, with the Blue Bats in 9, before yet another gap, just like Quig, where it took until 26 for him to win his next one, and then he won in MCC Party as well, which was obviously a crazy event. But yeah, Fruit is just one of the best of all time, definitely deserves to be on this list, if not, again, maybe a bit higher, with his average of 3,060 coins overall. 4th place, Sapnap. Look, it's obvious that Sapnap was going to be on this list because at one point he was absolutely dominating this event, getting so many wins after so many wins, especially in the mid-season of Season 2. He was just destroying, but overall he obviously was just such a strong player when it came to MCC, getting wins in 11, 15, 18, All-Stars, 19, 21 and then 33 and 34, which makes him the joint highest winner of all time, as well as getting an average of 2,957 coins. 3rd place, Purpled. Just pipping Sapnap is Purpled, who absolutely deserves so much more from this event. I mean, he has been so incredible since joining, such a bundle of joy in the event, so skilled at literally every single game, and yet he only has one singular win in MCC 22, which was like his 3rd event or something crazy like that. He's just done so well in the event and has an average of 3,102 already, especially when the event is so just incredibly hard nowadays. To have that average is just immense. He's just purpled. I mean, he is incredible and such an incredible player that just misses out on top 2 to 2 worthy adversaries. But congratulations on the top 3, Purpled. 2nd place, Pizza Hut. Yes, that's right. It's Pizza Hut in 2nd place. And how can it not be? From the very first event, Pizza Hut has been killing it. I mean, he's just such a huge part of MCC and its history. And honestly, I wouldn't have an MCC without Pizza Hut because he is so amazing and just such a wonderful player. And he's been here the entire time. Somehow though, still only getting 4 wins, being in 3, 7, 10 and 17. I mean, how has this king not managed to get 5 wins yet? Obviously being so close in MCC Season 4 kickoff. But with an average of 3,035 coins, he absolutely has to go down as one of the best in history and a king of the event. But he isn't the god, because instead, that was voted by you to be first place, Technoblade. Of course, it has to be Technoblade. You guys voted in your hundreds for this category, but by far the most voted, by just such a ridiculous distance, was Technoblade. Because, I mean, he is the god. He is him. The blood god has risen and he is at the top with an average of 3,241, which is of course the second highest currently because of Feinberg, but is usually the very highest, and wins in 4 and 8. Technoblade was just a legend of the game, not of just MCC but of Minecraft as a whole. I mean, in terms of MCC, he had to, Noxcrew had to change a bunch of games because he was so good. He literally broke so many games, from Hole in the Wall to Buildma and so much more, and he just changed the shape of what MCC is today. I don't think anything in the Minecraft scene would still be like it is if you took away Technoblade, and he is sorely missed. Rest in peace, God. We miss you so much. But with that being said, congratulations to him, and we've reached the end of this video. It's been an almighty video to make, so I hope you all enjoyed. I really enjoyed making it, and I loved seeing everyone vote in their droves for their favourite player. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've gotten to the end, please like and subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. And as always, peace.